There we go. And
You
now I'm
good?
live. I'm good. Hey, everybody. Bye. Oh my gosh. I think I'm good. I'm on. Good morning. But I'm not hearing me here, but that's okay. I'm trying something new here, people. I might have to.
I'm not hearing me here, but that's okay.
Oh, this is funny.
I'm trying something new
Okay.
here, people.
Good morning. Okay, we're on. There I am. Hello, hello. It's so odd. We couldn't get my video to work, but now I'm in. Oh, good morning, Grigor. Good morning, Michael. Good morning, Marcia, Lori, all the faithful. And here comes my husband with my coffee, Janice. Good morning, Liz. Grandma's okay still. Sorry, it's a little personal stuff on the family. Good morning, Trin, Tony, John, Samantha. We knew Samantha be first because I'm not going to lie. I'm always trying to beat you, Samantha, and it never ever happens. You're amazing at this. Good morning, Travis. I know you can hear me now. Good morning, Diana, Rochelle. I've got a question for you all. Thank you. My garçon just came with my coffee, so life is good. We're going to talk a little bit about music. I'm going to get to secular music, but my question for you is, what is your favorite either secular song or style of music or artist? Any thoughts on that while people are still, most of you are in because I was not getting my video going. What is your favorite secular music or artist or even style? Give you a couple of seconds to pop that in. Oh, thank you, Liz. I see you're the administrator too. I actually didn't want my camera on. It says in the video stream, to be more amazing, it said do something with your screen. And I said to Travis, that would have to be pretty amazing for me to get the screen looking better. My favorite kind of music, I'm going to answer since y'all aren't going to. I really love artist-wise. I love R&B. Besides Christian music, oh, Scott says Beatles. Good job, Scott. I agree. I love the Beatles. Singer-wise, like jazz, I love Ella Fitzgerald. I love Linda Ronstadt. Oh, look at you, Pat. Linda Ronstadt and Smokey Robinson. We saw Linda Ronstadt together at Wente Wineries. That was an Eric Clapton. Good stuff here. There's some great, great music out there. I just got back, some of you know, from teaching at a rock and roll camp for teenagers that I've done this since 1993. And people often say, oh, Coldplay. Ooh, good, Lori. Chicago, Chuck Mangione. Oh, that's Dan that's saying that. And I've been teaching these kids, and it is not a Christian camp. People say, oh, it's a Christian camp. It's like, no, it's not a Christian camp. We have had Christian kids there, not many. It's rock and roll and teenagers. So it's sometimes it can be interesting. My son-in-law is really funny. Really funny. Anyway, we have lots of different styles there. Most kids, they're rockers, they're hard rockers. They always want metal, they want lots of crazy stuff. And it's fun, but we often have, because we have a concert at the end and their parents and grandparents are there and people, they don't want to hear curse words. They don't want to hear some crazy stuff. So we're always saying to the kids, we need to monitor your lyrics because people are going to listen to this. And until you are old enough to have your own concert and get paid for this, you can do whatever you want. But right now we're your producers and we are telling you, we have to tell you the lyrics that you can have in your Carol King James Taylor. I'm saying some good stuff here. We're your producers. So no, you cannot say that swear word or that inappropriate phrase or whatever. So they think we're mean and old, and we are, but that's how it goes. So it's interesting. I've been thinking a lot, especially coming back from rock camp. And some of you know, I've also been a singer in a band for many, many years, 40, 45-ish years in different bands. And I do weddings and private events. And I used to do clubs a lot and seen some pretty crazy and fun stuff. But I've done a lot of different kinds of music. But I've also been a music director at our church, or I was. I'm not anymore. I'm retired. And my son's whatever I am. I'm a, uh, you know, I just sing up there. Anyway, but it's kind of a hard juggle because secular music can be pretty crazy. It can be great, but it can be pretty crazy. There's sacred music, secular music. So I wanted to talk a little bit about music. In our church, the Bible does it says a lot about music. I think there's like 243 verses in the Bible about music. Um, it has we're supposed to glorify it's praise. So music is in our church, we use it to glorify. We use it it's a gift. It's something to share. We are singing, first of all, to God, and then we share it with each other as a measure of our faith and to encourage each other. Um, the purpose of music in the Bible, it seems, it's not only for worship, that definitely worship. You see a lot of music in the Psalms. Zach preached on Psalm 145, and that was beautiful about praising God. So it was all about praise and how we praise. So obviously, I'm going to talk about we praise with music. So I would say that we glorify, we magnify God in our music. So, but it's in the Bible, it says it's not only for worship, but it's for soothing and entertaining. And Samuel, King Saul asked David to play the harp for him in order to soothe him. So music is for soothing too. It also says in Nehemiah, it's to warn of danger. In Judges, it's to surprise your enemies. They use trumpets. Daniel, appreciate that. You'll appreciate the trumpets for warning your enemies. So we may use that for you. But there's other reasons for music. Nowhere in the Bible does it condemn a style of music. It doesn't condemn using instruments. I know some churches say don't use instruments, but we do. It doesn't. I've never seen that in the Bible. Our pastors obviously don't see that because we use instruments. A lot of them we use loud clanging gongs, et cetera, to worship. And so style music, I've heard people say, "Oh, I only like hymns," or "I only like whatever. I like whatever." The main reason that we use music, I think, is to magnify and glorify and to have more corporate worship going on together. So I think like last week, Zach preached on like I said, Psalm 145, and we did ever be at the end, and it kind of repeats over and over. And your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. And I love that song. And I don't know about you, but I wake up often with songs in my brain, especially if I learned the night before. It'll just go over and over in my brain. And I think that's a good thing to have something go through your brain over and over. In Everby, it says, I wrote it down now. I'm trying to find it. You're, oh, here we go. You will be praised, you will be praised. It says, with angels and saints, we sing, worthy are you, Lord. And it's why I sing. And for me, that's how it is. It's why I sing, whether it be secular or sacred music. It's why I sing, because of the love of God in my heart. So that's what I'm trying to get to, is that whatever we do in word or deed, we do it for the Lord. So for secular music, for me, for singing secular music, I think of Philippians 4:8. Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent and praiseworthy, think about such things. So those are the things I think we should invite into our minds through music and lyrics. If we're singing songs about things that are probably not whatever is pure and lovely. Doug and I were chatting last night real quick, and there's the songs like "If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right." I mean, I could go on and on and on about lyrics in songs that are not godly thoughts, and we go on to sing in our cars and we bop along with it. But there are probably songs, lyrics we don't want permeating in our brain. You don't want to go to sleep with songs permeating your brain that are not really appropriate. Colossians 2:3-2 says, set your minds on things that are above, not on things that are on earth. So as much, and trust me, I listen to some crazy music as much as all of you. So the big thing is, what are we filling our minds with? And that's the big problem with some secular music. You're filling your minds with stuff that's probably not something that they'll say, that's a good thing to be dwelling on today. um, There's also Colossians 3:16. Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly in all wisdom, teaching and admonishing each other in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing with grace in your hearts to the Lord. So that's what we want to be doing. I know when I sing, it's hard because singing on stage, you get a lot of attention. And the idea is we're not performing and we're not doing it for man's praise or glory. The idea is to do it for God's glory. And that's what I think of when I sing. So when I sing and I look out on the stage and I look at all of you, I see this love and this love for God, and it's pretty amazing. I love watching people and worshiping with you through songs, and that's the whole idea of corporate worship in our church. When I'm singing at a funeral, I get that same thing. I'm feeling like it's comforting the people. If I'm singing at a wedding, it's exciting and it's not exalting. It's being so happy for someone that's getting married. It's early. It's been a long day here at the Hugheses. Um, when I sing at nursing homes sometimes now because I'm getting old, and those are the people who want to hear me. But I sing for older people, and some of those people sit there and they aren't really aware of much going on. But the second you start music, they just kind of pop up and liven up, and it's really sweet. It's a good thing to share that in my heart. We do mostly secular music because that's what they want to hear, but it's a sweet thing to share, a sweet gift. And that's what I see. Music is a gift, but it's a gift that should be used and listened to wisely. With just really think of the content in churches. Even church, we sometimes I know sometimes the pastors and the music director look at some Christian songs and look at the content and go, not sure if this one is really hitting the mark that we want to hit. Not that judging it, but it's maybe not hitting the mark that we want to hit. So on that, I realized I didn't open us in prayer, but I will remember to close us in prayer. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to hit. Yes, 1 Corinthians 10:31, and this was the main thing that I was thinking. So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, just got to whatever you do it all for the glory of God. So that's think about that as you listen to music today. If you're on the radio, if you're on K-Love, you're probably okay. You got the Christian music going on. You're pretty cool with that. But if you're listening to other stuff, listen to whatever you listen to on your radio or your stream or your Spotify or whatever. For me, if I'm in the car, I listen to KNBR radio, Giants, and I think God honors that. Right, Travis? Right. But whatever you're listening to, think about that. Is it something that we would say, "Hey, Lord, you're right here with me. Is this something you wanna listen to with me?" It's like, or sing with me? Um, what did you say, Trina? I also listen to your choir's, CDs. That's the good old days. The good old days are good, and for most of us on this podcast, I'm looking at the names like Bevan and Diana, and most of you are older like me. There are some young people on there, Lori and Liz and Grigor. John's even younger, but for most of us, we love oldies, and so it's good to hear some stuff that soothes us. So if that kind of music soothes you, yay. If it makes you kind of go, probably shouldn't be singing along with these lyrics. Anyway, that's just my thought. Only because I am coming back from camp, hearing a lot of songs that I'm thinking, this 13-year-old should not be listening to this song. This is something I don't want going on in their heart. There's enough hard things in their hearts. So there you have it. There's my thoughts for the day. I hope you all have a wonderful day. It looks like it's going to be beautiful, although I saw on my little thing on my phone that we might be having air quality controls here in this area because of the fires, which is too bad. But on that, I will close us in prayer and I'll let you say goodbye to each other. Lord, I thank you so much. I thank you for the gift of music. I thank you that it can help us in so many ways to magnify, to glorify you, but also music that helps us just think about you and other people and just different things. It's a wonderful gift that you created, and I ask that we would use it wisely in how we sing or play or listen or whatever we do that deals with music. So give us a great day. We thank you. We love you. In Jesus' name, amen. So, yes, have a beautiful week and say goodbye to each other. I'm saying goodbye. I have not had my first sip of coffee, so you're going to have it with me. Ready? It's a Kauai cup. I would like to be there right now. It's good coffee. Doug Hughes makes a good cup of coffee. And Debbie Hong says she only listens to Caleb. And I know, you know what? It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. I listen to Christian music and it permeates my brain. And I hear it over and over and over. Thank you, Samantha. My singing, well, thank you that it's much appreciated. I have to tell you, I've not always been really comfortable being a singer. You may think I am, but it's taken me a long time to be comfortable being on stage, but considering I'm going to be 67, I guess I better get comfortable fast because my career is almost at an end. Just kidding. Anyway, God bless you. I love you all. Bye-bye. It's trying to end.